everybody, it is Louisa and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be filming a private school Q&A. I decided to do this video because I get so many questions asking me about why I go to private school, about what it's like, about the differences between a private school and a normal school. So I thought I'd just answer any of your questions in this video, just so if anyone asks me in the future I can just tell them to come onto this video. If you are new to my channel and you did enjoy this video, then remember to give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Remember to turn on my notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. Before I get started, I just want to say that I'm extremely grateful that I do go to a private school. In no way is this video trying to brag about me going. It's perfectly fine if you don't, or whether you do, it's really up to your parents, I guess, because they're the ones which are going to be sending you. Before we just get started into the video, I thought I'd show you two clothing pieces which I've been kindly sent by a company called Shein. I've worked with this company before and you guys really like the clothes which I showed you previously in a video, so I thought I'd show you two more. So the first clothing piece is just this really pretty red flower print dress. I had to show on here like how it looks on, but obviously I'll do a try on clip for you guys. Like off the shoulder, and it's got a frilly top like this, and I think it's really cute and would look amazing on holiday. And then the bottom's kind of just flowy and it's like the perfect length for me because it's like not too long but not too short. This is a really pretty dress and it does come with a belt to make it extra flattering, so you can like tie it in to like shape your figure. And I will link this dress below if you would like to purchase it. And the next clothing item is a bikini. It's really hard to show what this looks like on, but it looks really cute on. And I'm not going to do a try and clip because I don't feel comfortable putting bikinis online where people from my school are going to be watching it. But anyway, it's just like this red one and it ties up at the front. You kind of like tie it up yourself. And I'll just show a photo on the screen now of what it looks like tied up, because it just looks a bit of a mess right now. And then the bottoms is just like a red, like, it's not a thong, but it's like cheeks, I think. And yeah, they're quite cute, but I don't know if they fit me, so I'll probably just wear this with black bottoms. But it's a really nice bikini and I love the red colour and I think it would look great on holiday with a tan. So that's all of the clothing items from Shein, which I have to show you today. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. The first question is from katieCalderwood.x and she said, do you go to an all-girls school? If so, would you like there to be girls and boys? Love you too. And I don't go to an all-girls school. I'm really happy that I go to a mixed school because my mum went to an all-girls school and she really didn't like it, and she got very shy in front of boys because obviously you're used to being around girls. So yeah, I'm very happy that I go to a mixed private school because it means I get to like socialise with boys as well as girls. Next question is from _evelina.x and she said, do you ever get half days in a private school? Yeah, we actually do. So in England, if you're not from England, you probably, I don't know if you do this where you live, but we have like half terms at my school. On the Friday at the end of each half term, we break up on a Friday lunchtime, so we have a half day on that day, which is really good because normally we would have Saturday school the next day. Molly __ said, is there anything you don't like about going to a private school? Definitely the Saturday school. I absolutely hate going to Saturday school. It's the worst thing ever because it means that I only get one lie-in and one day weekend, which is literally the most awful thing ever, but that's just the way quite a lot of private schools are, and there isn't really any private schools near me that don't have Saturday school, so I don't really have a choice. The next question is from Ella_Max_XO and she said, what's the rules in like dress code, e.g. can you wear makeup, can you roll your skirt up? Well, the year I'm currently in, which is year 9, I'm not allowed to wear makeup, but I get away with a little bit of like concealer, powder, bronzer. But the rules at my school are in year 10 and onwards you're allowed to wear natural makeup, but by natural like you can wear foundation and stuff. So basically year 10 and onwards you can wear makeup. Some teachers do go around with makeup wipes, but I don't really ever get spotted because it doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup at school. And yeah, loads of girls will roll their skirt up because we have to have our skirts down to our knees, but we have them a little bit above, but pretty much all girls roll them up. But not much above their knee because we get told off if we roll them up too high. X_lollipops27_X said, have you ever been to an ordinary school? If you have, why do you prefer a private school? PS, love you too. And yes, I went to a state primary school up until year 5, and then for year 6 I moved to the prep school for the private school which I'm currently at. So I've been in private education since year 6 till year 9, so that's 4 years, and I plan to stay in private education until the end of upper 6. I prefer a private school because the classes are a lot smaller and you get a lot more help by the teachers. It's like just a nicer environment to be in, and like literally like most of the pupils are really nice. Next question is from Ella_Marks, and she said, how much homework do you get a day/week if you get any? About 3 pieces a night, sometimes 4. Depends on the day really. Like some days I don't get any, but that's quite occasional. Usually I don't get any on like the last week of term, but usually it's about 3 a night, and per week it's about 15, 16, which is quite a bit, I guess. Sienna.Sikoska, probably said that wrong, said, what's your favourite and least favourite thing about going to private school? PS, love you and your channel. Please make this the first question. I love you too. And my favourite thing about private school is the long holidays, because in the summer we get 9 weeks off, and the Easter and Christmas we get 4 weeks off, which is like a lot longer than most schools. And my least favourite thing is the Saturday school, because I hate Saturday school, because I don't get a lie-in on a Saturday, which is the worst thing. Question is from Libby Thomas, and she said, do your parents expect you to get all A's/good grades in exams, etc. because you go to a private school? Also, do you ever feel under pressure to live up to the high expectations that everyone assumes when in a private school? And no, like not at all. Personally, I would say I am quite academic, so I usually get quite good grades anyway, but my parents don't expect me to get a certain grade. They kind of just tell me to try my hardest in my exams and do my best, as that's all you can ask really. And I don't really feel that pressured at a private school, because yes, you do pay for your education, and yes, it would be a waste if you didn't try. I just try my best, and that's all people can ask really. The next question is Spams with Days X, and she said, what are the differences between a private and a state school? Well, obviously the main difference is that at a state school it's free and they follow the rules of like the government, and a private school you pay and they can kind of make their own rules up, so they don't have to follow everything that the government tells them to do. Also, the differences are the classes seem to be a lot smaller at private schools, and you get a lot more attention from the teachers and a lot more help with your classwork. Also, a big difference at a private school is that there's a lot less like messing around in class. It's a lot more, you can get on with your work and you learn a lot more, because if you're naughty or you're constantly interrupting classes, you'll probably get expelled. It's a lot higher discipline at a private school, which is kind of good for your learning, because it means you can get better grades in exams, because you'll get more like lesson time. Yeah, obviously there are a lot of differences, but I'm not going to go through them all because it's not going to be the most interesting video to watch. The next question is from Rhiannon_Reese19, and she said, favourite subject in school? I love your channel, it's amazing, and love you too, and thank you. My favourite subject in school is drama or geography. I really enjoy both of them. The next question is from Makeup by Demi X, and she said, what is your favourite thing to do in school and why? Oh, my favourite thing to do at school is definitely cookery, because on Thursday afternoons we have activities, so we either have like PSHE, cooking, but at the moment I'm doing cooking, and we've made like bread, Victoria sponge cakes, and it's like the best thing ever, because we do it like all afternoon. The next question is from Maddie_Roscro, and she said, are you going on a school trip this year? Yes, I'm going to the south of France for a water sports trip in August, which I'm really excited for because it's going to be really hot. The next question is from Alice_Rose_235, and she said, do you have different lessons to what a normal school would have? PS, love your videos, thank you. And we actually don't, surprisingly. Like, I think most people would have thought we'd have like more posh lessons, even though my school's not really that posh. But we basically just have the normal lessons, just like history, geography, maths, English, all that boring stuff. But we have like Latin, which I don't think most schools have. Abby Lynn said, why did you decide to go to one? My parents basically decided for me to go to one because the primary school which I was at the time really wasn't good at all. It got really bad Ofsted report, I think it is. I literally just wasn't learning anything, and the teachers weren't good at all, so that's basically why I left, because I wasn't enjoying it and I wanted to change. X.eva28.x said, do you pay per term or per year? At my school we pay per term. I think a couple of schools pay per year, but we do it per term. And obviously I'm not going to go into how much it costs because it's a bit personal and it's different for every private school. SaveX said, when did your summer holidays start? Well, they haven't started yet, but they're starting next Friday, I think it will be for you guys. So I'm gonna check on my phone. We break up on the 6th of July and we break up for 9 weeks, which I'm really excited for. Madison Kayla Booker said, why do you go to school on a Saturday and can you choose if you have to go or not? We don't really have a reason why we go to school on Saturday. Personally, I think it's really pointless and I really don't like going to it, but it is compulsory. Lily Kissane said, what time do you start and finish school? And if there could be anything that you could add and change about your school, what would it be? PS, I love you and I love your videos. Thank you, I love you too. And I start school at 8:30 and I finish at 3:45. And if I could add anything on, it would probably be like better lessons, because we have really like basic lessons. And I wish we did like a photography lesson or like a business lesson. Mika said, what are your GCSE options? I'm taking obviously maths, English and the 3 sciences. I'm taking French, geography, history and drama. And that is all of the questions which I'm going to answer in this video. I really hope that you did enjoy it. Remember to give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys next week for a new video. Bye!